Hello everyone, my name is Shan and today I will discuss with you quadratic expression and some question on quadratic equation. So basically in last lecture I already discussed with you a expression like y equal to ax square plus bx plus c where a not equal to 0. That means leading coefficient not equal to 0 and here maximum degree is 2. So this type of expression is called quadratic expression. An equation associated with this expression ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0 is called quadratic equation. So in last lecture I discussed with you the relationship between the roots of this quadratic expression equation and coefficient of this equation. So if alpha and beta are the root of this quadratic equation, then relationship between the roots and coefficient is equal to alpha plus beta equal to minus b upon a and alpha equal to beta equal to c upon a, where this b is coefficient of x and a is the coefficient of x square and c is constant term, right? And we also discussed that if this type of expression you have, you can transform this expression like y plus b square minus 4ac upon 4a equal to x plus b upon 2a whole square. And I also mentioned with you that if you have a parabolic structure, you have equation like that in which a positive, then I already told you that it is parabolic facing upward and vertex where x equal to 0 or y equal to 0 in geometrical meaning. And if a is negative, then it is facing downward, right? It like something like that, facing upward like this and facing downward is like this. So basically if you want to know where the vertex of this type of parabola lying, so you have to put this in that term equal to 0. So from here you will get x equal to minus b upon 2a and y equal to, you get minus b square minus 4ac upon 4a, which is nothing but minus d upon 4a, where what is d is this b square minus 4ac. And different and by different sign of a b and b square 4ac, we discussed that where uh, this parabolic structure lying, like where the vertex of this parabolic line first quadrant, second quadrant or third quadrant, and how behave its when we talk about the cutting of this type of parabola. So basically you will look that if I consider a positive, b negative and b square minus 4ac positive, that means d is positive. So I discuss with you that if a is positive, then first you have to observe that geometrically parabola will be facing upward. Okay, so now you look at the vertex of this type of parabola, where vertex of this parabola is lying. So basically you have to look the sign of A and B. Here B is negative, A is positive, and here negative sign. So negative into negative upon positive. This makes x positive. So your x will lie right side of origin. So assume x is here. And your b square minus 4ac is positive and a is also positive. So this entire term is positive and this negative makes y negative. Your y will lie here. So where is your vertex of parabola? So vertex of parabola will be here. Now you look that here sign of a positive, that means parabola is facing upward. Now draw parabola facing upward from here. You will have a structure like this. Okay, so you saw that it cutted x-axis at 2 point. So from here you conclude that it has two real roots. Okay, in same manner, if I told you that if b square minus 4ac, in same, if I told you that suppose b square minus 4ac negative. Okay, so now you are taking b square minus 4ac is negative. So now you look at the expression. Same case, a positive, b negative. Okay, so a is positive, b is negative. So negative into negative and this positive makes x positive. So your x will lie here. Okay. Now b square minus 4ac is negative. So this term is negative and this a is positive. So your expression this will be negative and this negative makes y positive. So your y will be lying here. So now your vertex of parabola is here. And you look here, a is positive. So you have to draw parabola facing upward. So your parabola will looks like this. So from here you conclude that if a is positive, b square minus 4ac is negative. A positive, b square minus 4ac negative, then it has no real root. Because it is not cut at the x-axis at any point. Okay. So basically I already give you that if b square minus 4ac positive, then it has two distinct real root. And if b square minus 4ac negative, it has no roots. And if b square minus 4ac equal to 0, it has equal roots. That means both roots are equal. Okay. So now I will discuss with you some problem. Like if you want to plot the graph of this y square plus 2x plus 2. So first you have saw that in this expression. Okay. Look here. First you have to transform like something. y equal to x square plus 2x plus 2. So basically you transform this x square plus 2 into x into 1 plus 1 square minus 1 square plus 2. So this will be a square plus 2ab plus b square. So this will be x plus 1 whole square, and this will be minus 1 plus 2, nothing but plus 1. So your y will be here. So take y minus 1 equal to x plus 1 whole square. So for you have to, you want to know the where is the vertex of this type of parabola. So you have to put this is equal to 0 and this equal to 0. So after putting y minus 1 equal to 0, you will get y equal to 1, and x plus 1 equal to 0, you will get x equal to minus 1. So from here you can conclude that vertex will be minus 1, vertex will be minus 1 comma 1. And you look here, leading coefficient is nothing but 1. Here a is equal to 1, that means this is greater than 0. That means parabola will be facing upward. What this implies? This implies that parabola facing upward. Okay, now you look here. Vertex of this type of parabola lying where? Oh, vertex of parabola this lie here, x equal to minus 1 and y equal to plus 1. So vertex will be here, but you don't know where is it cuts x-axis or not. But you look here that if a is positive, parabola will be facing upward. So from here you will get that parabola will be facing upward. So it not cut the x-axis at any point. So it has no real root. You can also calculate it by taking that b square minus 4ac equal to 0. Like if you calculate b square minus 4ac, so calculate d equal to b square minus 4ac. So what is b here? A is equal to 1, b is equal to 2, c is equal to 2. So calculate b square minus 4ac. 2 square minus 4 into 1 into 2. So here you have 4 minus 8, that is minus 4, which is less than equal to 0. That means b square minus 4ac negative. And I already told you that if you have b square minus 4ac negative, then it has no real root. That means it not cut the x-axis at any point, right? You can also calculate this by simply formula. You have to not calculate or not do so much derivation. Like if I told you that to calculate, so basically you saw here what is a, what is b, and what is c, and we discussed that you have if you have if you have a equal to this, b equal to this, and c equal to this, so you have the directly calculate vertex minus b upon 2a. So minus b, that means minus 2 upon 2 into 1. So this will be your what? Minus 1. And y coordinate will be minus b square minus 4ac upon 4a. Put b square minus 4ac. What b square minus 4ac? It minus 4. So put minus 4 upon 4 into 1. So you will get y equal to 1. So from here you also calculate where is the vertex of this type of parabola, and here a is 1 which is positive, so it represent parabola facing upward. So from here you will should saw that it has no real roots. Now I will discuss with you this. So look here, y equal to x square minus 4x plus 4. Okay, so what is leading coefficient here? A equal to 1, b equal to minus 4, and c equal to 4. So you can also go through by formula or go through by simple way. So first we go through by simple way. So y equal to x square minus 4x plus 4. So write x square minus 2x, and you have to multiply here by number, so you will get minus 4x. So what here? Minus 2x, and you will multiply by 2. So basically you get minus 2 into x into 2 minus 4x. So add 2 square minus subtract 2 square plus 4. This will give you x square minus 2ab plus b square. So this will give you x minus 2 whole square, and this will minus 4 plus 4, nothing but equal to 0. So these two terms cancel out. So you have y equal to x minus 2 whole square. So put this y equal to 0 and this equal to 0. So x minus 2 equal to 0, you will get x equal to 2, and y equal to 0. Putting y equal to 0, you will get y equal to 0. So your vertex will be 2 comma 0. And look at a. Here a is positive. What is a? A is positive. So your parabola will be facing upward like this type. Okay, from here you can conclude that your parabola is facing upward. You can also calculate vertex of parabola by that formula, x equal to minus b upon 2a and y equal to minus b square minus 4ac upon 4a. So if you want to calculate, you will get the same. Okay, so now we want to draw the parabola, and here you can also calculate 3 is equal to b square minus 4ac. Now you plot the parabola. So look here, where is the vertex lying? 2 equal 2 comma 0. So your vertex is here at 2 comma 0, and your parabola is facing upward. So draw parabola from here facing upward. So your parabola will be looks like this. Now if you want to know where it cut as x-axis, at what point the parabola cut this y-axis. So put at y-axis, you know that x equal to 0. So put x equal to 0 in this, you will get y equal to 4. Okay, so this point is nothing but 0 comma 4, and you will also saw that if you calculate d equal to b square minus 4ac. So what is your b? Minus 4 square minus 4 into 1 into 4. So you will have 16 minus 16 equal to 0. So you look here that b square minus 4ac equal to 0. Okay, and from here you conclude that it has two equal real roots, like I already discussed behind or in last lecture, that if b square minus 4 is equal to 0, it has equal roots. Okay, if you want to know where it cuts the x-axis, then solve for x putting y equal to 0, because if you want to know where this parabola is cutting x-axis, like where its root exactly lying. So you have to solve y equal to 0. Basically in at y axis, at x axis y equal to 0, so put y equal to 0, then solve for x. You will get where it cut at x axis. Like here, if we put y equal to 0, so if we put y equal to 0, you will get 0 equal to x minus 2 whole square. So from here you will get x minus 2 to x minus 2 equal to 0, and you will get x equal to 2 comma 2. Okay, so it cuts x axis at 2, and it is quadratic polynomial, so it has two roots. So 2 comma 2, it has repeated roots, right? Now move to next question. Look here. Here a is 1, b is minus 3, and c is 2. So from here you can calculate directly or by basic. First we will calculate by basic. X square minus 3x plus 2. So x square minus 2 into x. Basically you have to do like a plus b whole square, a square minus 2ab plus b square, or a minus b whole square, a square minus 2ab plus b square. So x square minus 2 into a. What is a? X. Now you have to multiply here by a number that your result will be 3x. So multiply 3 by 2. 2 by 2 to 2 got cancel, and then you have 3x. So add 3 by 2 whole square, subtract 3 by 2 whole square plus 2 as it is. So this will give you x square minus 2ab plus b square. That means x minus 3 by 2 whole square. And this will give you minus 9 by 4 plus 2. Okay. So take this entire term right side of this. So you will get 9 plus 9 by 4 minus 2 equal to x minus 3 by 2 whole square. So here you will get y plus 9. Here you will get 1 by 4 and x minus 3 by 2 square. So after putting this term equal to 0 and this term equal to 0, you will get x equal to 3 by 2 and y equal to minus 1 by 4. So where your vertex of parabola lying, x equal to 3 by 2, y equal to minus 3 by 4. And here look at a leading coefficient, it is positive. So it give you parabola facing upward, right? So if you want to draw the parabola, you will look here that where is your vertex lying? 3 by 2 and y equal to minus 1 by 4. So your vertex of parabola lying here. Now if you want to know, so basically if you draw in roughly, so your parabola is facing upward, something like this. Okay, so here is a vertex 3 by 2 comma minus 1 by 4. Okay, so now you want to know where it cuts the y-axis. So what is this point? So put x equal to 0. So this point is nothing but 0 comma 2. Now you look that this cut the x-axis at exactly 2 point. Okay, so from here you will get that it has two roots, right? It has two roots, and if you want to know what is the root, then solve for y equal to 0. If you put y equal to 0, so 0 equal to x square minus 3x plus 2. So basically you will get x square minus 3x plus 2 equal to 0, and from here you will get x square minus 2x minus x plus 2 equal to 0, and you will get x, take minus 1 common, you will get x minus 2 into x minus 1 equal to 0. From here you will get x equal to 2 comma x equal to 1. So where it cut at x-axis at x equal to 1 and x equal to 2, so 1 and 2 it has roots. Okay, if you want to know the uh, relation between the uh, sum of root, product of root, so do product of root 2 into 1, so 2 into 1 equal to 2, it is nothing but c upon a, so c upon a is equal to 2, so that also satisfy. If you want to know addition of this root, so 2 plus 1 equal to 3, and 3 is nothing but minus b upon a, do minus b upon a, you will get 3. Okay, now if you want to calculate, now I will ask you, in this type of question, what will be the b square minus 4ac in this case? Without calculating, you will tell that b square minus 4ac is positive because it has two distinct roots. Okay, to calculate d equal to b square minus 4ac, so b square equal to minus 3 square minus 4 into 1 into 2. So basically you will get 9 minus 8, which is nothing but equal to 1, which is positive. So from here you also look that if b square minus 4ac is positive, then your parabola, then your equation has two distinct roots. Okay, now we will move to the next question. This question in similar manner you can do. Here leading coefficient a is positive and b is negative and c is equal to 2. I think both question are same. Now you will take a look in this type of question where a minus 1, b minus 2 and c equal to minus 2. So now I ask you, a is negative. So from here you saw that a is negative, then you conclude that your parabola will be facing downward. Now if you want to do calculation to know where is the vertex of parabola, so take minus x common, x square plus 2x plus 2. Now rearrange x square plus 2 into x into 1 plus 1 square minus 1 square plus 2. So you look in this expression, what is this? A square plus 2ab plus b square. So it is nothing but x plus 1 whole square, and this will become plus 1. Now you simply take here y equal to minus x plus 1 whole square and minus 1. Take this 1 this side, y plus 1 minus x plus 1 whole square. So put this term equal to 0 and this term equal to 0. So you will get x equal to minus 1, y equal to minus 1. So from here you will get your vertex of parabola will be where x equal to -1, y equal to -1. So this is the vertex of parabola. And if you look that sign of leading coefficient, that is negative, from here you conclude that is parabola is facing downward, right? So draw parabola is facing downward. And if you want to vary cut it y-axis, put x equal to 0. So if you put x equal to 0, you will get -2. So it is -2 comma 0. Oh, it is 0 comma -2, and this is 0 comma -1, and this is -1 comma 0. So from here you conclude that is not cut the x-axis or not touch the x-axis. So it has no real root. From graphically you conclude that it has no real root. And if you want to know that it has real root or not, then you look here, calculate d. Obviously d should be negative, because we discuss with you that if d is negative then it has no real root. So calculate d. D should come negative. So b square minus 4 into a into minus 2, that is c. So basically this will be -4 and this will be 4 into 2 into 8. So basically this will you have 8, and this will be -4, that is negative quantity. So from here you can also conclude that it has no real roots. Okay. So if I ask you where is the maximum of this type of function will attain, so look at this type of function. This is going through this, and after this function will going down. So maximum value will be attained here. And what will be the maximum value? So basically if ever we talk about the value, we look at y value. So what is the y coordinate here? -1. So maximum will be -1, where it is at the vertex of parabola, where x equal to -1. And that -1 is nothing but y coordinate, not x coordinate. Because if we are ever estimating the maximum minimum, we look at the y value, right? If we ask what is the minimum value attained by this function, so this type of parabola going to downward, and it goes to negative infinity. So minimum of this type of function not exist. Okay. So if I ask you in this type of question, what is the maximum and what is the minimum? So basically here you look x square plus 2x plus 2. So here is the vertex of parabola and it's facing upward. So look, if I ask you what is the maximum value of this parabola attained, so this is going upward. Okay, so it going upward, so it will reach to plus infinity. So we call that maxima will not exist. But if you ask about the minimum, so at from this point parabola will never go to downward in this case. So minimum will be attained at this point. And what will be the minimum value? So what is y value here? You already calculate that y is here kya? What is 1. So minimum value will be 1. So you look in both cases that if you have if you have a question in which a positive, then maximum will not exist, minimum will exist, and it will at the vertex. Calculate y at vertex, y value at vertex. If a is negative, then minima will not exist. Minima not exist, but maximum will exist, and it will attain at vertex. And what is the maximum value will be? Y value at vertex. Basically, in this type of case, you saw that parabola facing upward, and in this type, you saw parabola facing downward. So your in this case minima will be attained here, and in this case maxima will be attained here. And if you talk about the maximum value in this type, so this will going upward, so it reaches to infinity and maxima will not exist.